Hello, this is Yakuza 6 on PS4. I'm in CLUB SEGA in Theater Square, and I'm going to play some OutRun. This is a port by M2. Pedal to the metal. I just played an excellent fan game version of Turbo OutRun called Turbo OutRun Reimagined, which is on itch, and I wanted to compare it with, this is not Turbo OutRun arcade version. This is just the original OutRun, but whatever. So let's go. Okay. Sure.
Get ready.
So you can use circle or R2 to accelerate. You can't remap the controls as far as I know. I'd rather use X and square to do the throttle and brake, but it's circle and X. Oh, and there's a gear shift on. That was probably wrong. You can also use the bumpers or whatever, L1, R1, or L, maybe it's just R1. It's a toggle to gear shift. So last time I tried this, I didn't. Eventually I'll come to a turn where it'll just be a sharp turn and I'll just go just right into the side of the road because it's like it just slings me over there, and I was getting really frustrated about that. That wasn't too great either. Not sure what the ideal speed for gear switching is. Somewhere around 200. Dang it. I'm really bad at OutRun. Definitely do better at Turbo OutRun Reimagined, where you can play like a... How do I start this thing again? Triangle. Where you can play an automatic transmission car. That's the toggle display options. That's L1. I was looking for a button where I wouldn't have to take my thumb off the throttle because I'm using circle to accelerate rather than R2. But no, it seems to be square to shift gears. I thought there was another button. I'm probably just missing it. Kind of surprising how pixelated the game is. For some reason that was surprising me. I guess because you forget how old OutRun is. Also, one thing that's sort of surprising, it surprised me, I think, that God, I'm so bad at OutRun. One thing that surprised me is just how little of the screen the car takes up in the original OutRun here.
Get ready.
It's really right down at the bottom of the screen, and it's pretty small on screen too. You do get the road taking up more of it when you're getting hills, but still. I guess the palm trees take up a lot of the screen. Those towering clouds. They just really wanted you to see those Sega blue skies, maybe. OutRun makes me nervous. I used to get a little farther than this. Oh, I haven't switched gears, arg. Also, I should be taking the left fork in the road. If it's like OutRun 2, then the left fork is the easier path. I didn't go off the road there. Five seconds. It's not the downshift key. Gosh dang it. Yeah, I'm terrible at OutRun. Well, so this is going to be a very short video because I cannot get anywhere in this. So I can't even really figure out, is there only the 3... Splash wave, passing breeze, magical sound, shower? I guess that's it.
Get ready.
So yeah, I still don't really get along with... I'd forgotten, I was thinking there was drifting in the game like in OutRun 2, and of course there isn't. There's just, oh, there's just a lot of skidding and being incompetent when you're me. I think I have to have my revs up a little higher before I shift. That was the gear shift, not the brake. I can't even remember the 3 buttons. It is kind of memorization in this too, because of just how those corners come up. That's one thing I don't really like. Which, you know, it's smart, because you get more money out of the player if they at least enjoyed what little they played before they got whacked. They'll come back and put more coins in and maybe get a little farther because they remember it.
Get ready.
Where they got whacked before, and there's the addiction cycle. I just like it when I can react to things because I have a horrible memory. I don't like memorizing things. That's why I play a lot of fighting games. Oh, you can only get up to 193 miles per hour, so then I have to shift and take my finger. I don't know. So yeah, I play a lot of fighting games, but I don't do combos really, because I don't like having to remember button presses. Well, I don't really like just having to hit arbitrary buttons. I just want to hit the buttons I want to hit. And I certainly wish you could remap the buttons in this, because I'm more comfortable, I found, when I can... I don't like holding buttons. My old joints don't like it. But if I can hold L1, that's more comfortable for various silly reasons than holding a face button or holding a R2 or something. But no remapping at all here. You've got these kind of awkward... Okay, well at least I made it to the first checkpoint. Sure. Well, yeah, I mean, once you do get a little farther, then you're like, I can do it, I can outrun, this game is kind of cool. So yeah. Ooh, oh, what was that car doing? So in Turbo OutRun Reimagined, the cars, they're very similar sprites, but a lot of them like drive like they're sort of half popping a wheelie a lot, and maybe that is just how they looked here. That was a very large rock, sir. Was I in low that whole time? Probably. Oh, we got some steel drum type stuff going on. I'm not gonna make it. A nice thing about Turbo OutRun Reimagined is that it shows you in the main game, and it's only an alpha, but it shows you a graph, and maybe this is just how Turbo OutRun itself did it in the arcade. It shows you a graph of, or just like a line chart, how close you are to the next checkpoint.
Get ready.
While I was playing that game, Turbo OutRun Reimagined, I was thinking, man, yeah, I never got along with, and I was babbling about this in the recording, I never got along with 2D outruns, but I was thinking about it, and I was looking at my notes and searching my notes, and I was like, wait a second, what? Oh, I did it again, didn't shift. What outrun would I have played? And, because I had Outrun 2, or 2006 Coast to Coast, whatever it was, on PSP back in the day, and I played it also in a couple different flavors on friends' Xboxes, just a bit. I had a friend who really liked arcade racing games and was trying to kind of sell me on it. That was the wrong button. I'm not hitting brake, I'm hitting shift. But I didn't get into it. I got frustrated by the you know, arcadey turning mechanism. Okay, I hit brake correctly. I could have just probably taken my finger off my big ham finger off the gas for a sec. Ooh, I actually dodged. Shoot. And I don't think I ever played any of the older, you know, ports of the game to Genesis or older PCs or anything. Sorry. When I went to reinstall this PS4 version, it let me start the game after it downloaded about 12 gigabytes. Gosh, jeepers. And it let me load my save, and so I'm in the arcade there, but I can't start any games except for darts. I can't talk to anybody. I can't open the doors. I thought it was bugged. Finally realized, no, it's still installing. It's actually 36 gigabytes. And it won't let you access all the features like Outrun until it's got some more installed.
Get ready.
I was thinking I might just... Well, I was thinking if that was bugged, I'd just get the Steam version for 20 bucks. But even if I wanted to keep a version around just to play Outrun, that would be like, you know, probably 36 or so gigs of space on my hard drive, which I don't really want to just permanently dedicate to Outrun. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here's where I start running into trouble. Shoot! That was unforced error. This is awfully twitchy though. I don't know if it would have been significantly easier with the arcade wheel. Kinda doubt it. Man, it looked like that purple car was floating from a distance. Shoot. Ugh, what was that? Don't think I'm really getting much further right now. Well, I got around the last turn on the map to the next checkpoint. Let's give it one more shot. That wasn't my high score even, no.
Get ready.
So, I have ordered a used PS2 OutRun 2006. I'm gonna try to rip that and play it in an emulator because my PS2 is getting a little long in the tooth, a little slow to read discs, shift gears. And it's not a fighting game, so I think a couple frames of extra input lag, that'll be okay. It's not quite as twitchy as this game. And it looks real good when you upscale it to like 1080p. Ooh. Stop hogging the road. Oh, heck. Did it downshift for me, or did I do that at some dumb point?
Checkpoint.
So then, with this and Turbo OutRun Reimagined, I'll have, and the PS2 one, I'll have 3 OutRun games. I did do that instead of breaking. Maybe that's better. Maybe I should just do that instead of breaking. It amounts to the same thing. Sort of. So yeah, I'll have to figure out which one I like more. See, like I could have downshifted there. That was not... Wow. I think I did worse. Yeah, I kind of hit a brick wall, no pun intended, in this game, it feels like. Oh, that was worse. I'm so bad at this game. Whereas I felt like I was getting a little better in Reimagined.
Get ready.
The animation of that guy waving the flag is really good. I guess that's like the first thing you see once you pop in your credits, so they shifted after only a few seconds of not remembering. Wanted it to look good right out the gate. It's funny because this car, like this is the original, you know, OutRun. Well, they changed it so it's not a Ferrari right now. Maybe it was more red in the original then. I guess I can't really say because obviously they had to alter the vehicle sprite a bit for copyright reasons. I was reading something, maybe it was Wikipedia, that was saying like, oh, downshift, people felt Turbo OutRun was kind of a darker and less happy feeling game, so I think the next OutRun after Turbo OutRun, because there was like Battle OutRun, which maybe was the second one, and then anyway, they were oh god. There was Turbo OutRun, and then there was Outrunners. And that one was supposedly a little back to the peppier tone of OutRun, but playing OutRun, Turbo OutRun Reimagined, like it's very, very intense colors. I don't know, I guess it's not quite as bright and packed. Oh, I always hit that M2. I'm not getting anywhere. Yeah, I find this one just a little too hard to control. Dog. Like I just feel like I don't have enough fine control when you get to those corners with the car kind of in the way. It's a good excuse, right? I guess I got a high score, so there you go. Or my high score. Huh. So that's M2's emulated version of the original OutRun. It's definitely not my favorite of the three I sort of have tried here. But it's not as bad as I don't hate it as much as I did the last time I played it. I think I was actually more thinking, I was really annoyed with something the last time, and I think I was thinking of OutRun 2, where I used to get just sort of slingshotted off some of the turns, but I think that was, you know, basically my incompetence that I was remembering. Yeah, I forgot how pastel this game is. Very pastel. This game's alright. I think I actually remember liking Super Hang-On a little more last time. It takes a while to load back in. That would be one reason to get the PC version. But I don't really see myself playing either of these, either OutRun or Super Hang-On, is it? Hold on. So I probably wouldn't want to keep Yakuza installed for that. Let's hang on. It is Super Hang-On. Oh, it's stuck on easy. Well, that's probably good. Maybe that's why I liked it more. And also because I can't remap the buttons to use throttle with L1, which would be better for my beat-up old Right shoulder, it seems like. I have a credit. Can I pick? With the brake? Wait. Oh, I don't know what I did. Well, they can accelerate faster than me, apparently. Is there a gear shifter? It doesn't look like it. That'd be one reason why I might have liked it more. The scale of everything seems kind of odd, like these bikes are huge. And again, the car in Turbo OutRun Reimagined seems kind of huge too. Music definitely not as catchy, at least not this one I picked. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? That's a pretty good wrecking animation though, how he flipped. That's pretty good. Go, go. So that graph at the upper left, that's like the one in Super Turbo Reimagined, basically. A lot more checkpoints. Oh, I got close to the second checkpoint. Junior course. Okay, I get it. Let me insert a credit. Oh, I haven't, here we go. Okay, who cares? I got first place though, what the heck? That's why I like this one more. So, oh, it's on beginner, okay. So I think I switched it to a non-beginner one. With the brake. Well, I hit brake and it just went. I don't know what's going on. So here we are in Africa. Nice open veldt, maybe? Or is it desert? I don't know. Looks pretty deserty. Dang, guy. Yeah, this is where I don't feel like I have a whole lot of fine control with the analog stick in these two games. Whereas I don't have that problem so much in Turbo OutRun Reimagined or I think OutRun 2. Son of a gun. That just like came out of nowhere, I swear. Africa just reached up and whacked me with a big old tree. Actually, it's kind of a tiny tree compared to the size of my rider. Like this rider, hey, Birdland signs are here. Those are in Turbo OutRun Reimagined. This rider is like taller, way taller than the car in OutRun. I kind of like this music. Ooh. I do like not having to shift gears. That's kind of a pain. I was kind of thinking there would be like an automatic option for OutRun, but no, man. They wanted you to have that gear shifter and feel like a real driver. I made it to a checkpoint. Oh! Wow. Ping pong off another bike into a rock and... Ouch. What? I wasn't even trying. I was just like, yeah, I'll probably be okay. No. I'm never gonna make it. Okay, one more. We'll try Africa one more time. Yeah, move it along. Oh. So I don't understand. It says select music with the brake, but when I hit brake, it just goes. And it says press option button down there, and it does the same. I don't know. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Maybe I have to hit. Maybe it's hard-coded to the L2 button there. That's a thought. Why didn't I think to check that? Instead of X, which is what I've been using to brake. Super pastel. Yeah, this game, this and OutRun make me so nervous because you've got so little reaction time. I really did want to have a memorization factor. Gotta get good, get memorized. I wonder if the bikes, I mean the AIs, if their positions are randomized at all then. Or if they're in the same spots every time. It's funny, at a distance, the sprites, I think they didn't scale them down as much as they technically should be, so they're just, they can only fit like 2 on the road at a time, and when they're way in the distance, everything's just kind of fighting for room down at the end of the road. Got lucky on some of those. So, luck ran out. Epic crash. Might still be okay. Ooh. And that oil can came out of nowhere, or whatever the heck that was. So, heck. Oh, I would have made it. Maybe. You can't even see the checkpoint. Gosh dang it. Well, I sure wouldn't make it to the end one. Oh well. Yeah, I might like that. I might like Super Hang-On a little better than OutRun. I actually kind of like the graphics a little more, maybe. The music isn't as nice, but you don't have to shift gears, which I do like. And maybe you have a little more wiggle room. Like I was trying to wiggle right into a tree because your bike is a little narrower than the OutRun car. So anyway, they're kind of fun. I might as well leave this installed on my PS4 since I don't got anything else really big to install on it. So, yeah, they're okay. Remains to be seen if I've never been able to get into a driving game really, and I'm gonna try, I guess. I'm gonna try with OutRun 2006 maybe, or maybe Super Turbo or Turbo OutRun Reimagined. I don't know. I wish I could remap the buttons in this, but I can't. Actually, I suppose if I got the PC version, could I? Or would you? You'd have to set a Steam input. Maybe that would clash with the game's built-in control. I don't know. That's an interesting question. I guess if I really got into these games, I would get the PC version. Shoot. I don't think I'll probably want to stick with 2006, if anything. Well, anyway, there's maybe a possibility. I guess I should try some actual Steam game I have and see if I can remap the controls using Steam input on that. Or the buttons anyway. Okay, well that's it. Thanks for watching. See you later.